Today is Tuesday, Parashat Tavo. The Parashah of this week includes an important idea, which is there are consequences to your actions. The Parashah tells us there will be blessings. If you listen, you follow the mitzvot of Hashem, your God. To follow His mitzvot that I command you today. And Hashem will give you many blessings. It even says, all these berachot will come on you and they'll catch up with you. Even if you try to run away from the blessings will catch up with you. Why? Because you listen and you follow the words of Hashem. So that's blessings. But if it's the opposite, if instead of following the words of Hashem, there is the opposite. If you don't follow, and if you go off the path, the proper path, then what will happen? There'll be horrible. There's a rebuke here that is so, it's hair-raising, that the amount of difficult things, the sufferings that could happen as a result. Because Pasuk says, "Vaya im lo tishma bekol Hashem Elokecha, nishmo la'asot et kol mitzvotav." If you don't follow the words of Hashem, if you go against the halachot, against the way of Torah, then there is all these rebuke, all these opposites of blessings that will happen. But in the middle of that rebuke, the pasuk reads, "Tachat asher lo avadeta et Hashem Elokecha besimcha u'tuv levav merov kol." All this suffering and these difficult things will happen. Why? Because you didn't serve Hashem, your God, besimcha, with joy, u'tuv levav, and goodness of heart, merov kol, with all the plenty that you had. In other words, you were fine, you had blessings, you were successful, you had plenty, and rather than serve Hashem with simcha, with joy and goodness of heart, you may have attributed all your successes to your own smartness or your own power. That was wrong. You should have thanked Hashem and also serving Hashem besimcha. Anything that we do as a mitzvah is because Hashem enabled us to do the mitzvah. He gave us the wherewithal to do it, whether it's the financial means to give support to places of Torah, or whether it is the ability to get up in the morning and go to synagogue to put on tefillin, or whether it is any mitzvah that we do, is because Hashem gave us the power, the ability, whether it is the physical ability or the mind to be able to do it. Everything that we do positive as a mitzvah is because Hashem enabled us. So what is our part in terms of being, having the merit that we did this mitzvah, the attitude with which we do the mitzvah? That's very important. So the simcha with which we do the mitzvah is our contribution to the mitzvah, because much of everything else is because Hashem enabled us. So here the pasuk tells us, because you didn't serve Hashem besimcha u'tuv levav, with joy and goodness of heart, merov kol, with all the plenty that you had. So serving Hashem besimcha is most important. Following the mitzvot, because when you follow the mitzvot, then it creates the merit to be able to have the many blessings that I mentioned in the Parashah of this week. And at the same time, the Parashah tells us the negative consequences if a person goes in the opposite way. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.